getting ready for the start of this game. But first, we will do some starting intros, and we should mention our hearts go out to the Thayer community. Coach Tate, assistant coach for the Thayer Bobcat football team, passing away tragically over the weekend, and heavy hearts in the Thayer community. Our thoughts and prayers with him as well. Some very touching words by Ron Wallace and a prayer before this game getting started, and just kind of putting everything on what's getting ready to happen. Now we're getting ready to do starting intros, and we will let Ron Wallace take it away.
Number 5, senior Journey Williams. Number 7, senior Kayla Edwards. Number 9, junior Kyrie Smith. Number 12, junior Katie Wade. And number 25, senior Chloe Husky. Bobcat head coach by Jennifer Simon. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting line for your Ava Lady Bears. Number 2, junior Summer Dodd. Number 4, senior Sydney Snelson. Number 5, senior Olivia Herberg. Number 10, senior Claire Fawcett. Number 15, senior Taylor Carters. Number 20, sophomore Laura Hall. And number 26, the libero tonight, junior Haley Down. Head coach, Emily Bailey.
There you have it. Thayer Ava will tip it off next.
Come join us October 11th at Sylvie Field from 6:30 p.m. for the 17th annual Donna Cox Memorial Walk, raising money for Ava students planning to pursue a career in business. It's sponsored by Ava's FBLA. You can participate by sponsoring a walker, making a contribution to the Donna Cox Memorial Fund, or participate yourself, bring a friend, and your shoes. The Donna Cox Memorial Walk, October the 11th from 5 to 6:30 p.m.
Hey, this is Cody Herford from Cash Gas Company. On behalf of the Herford family and our 2 wonderful drivers, I wanted to thank our past, present, and future customers. We've been blessed to serve the Ava area. We're Ava's only locally owned and operated propane company, and here to help you 24 hours a day with all your propane needs. Give us a call today at 683-2297. That's 683-2297 for Cash Gas Company. And good luck to the Ava Bears.
Volleyball tonight here in the Ava Gym. Tyler Watterson joined by Sarah Roy, our volleyball expertise commentary for this evening. And Coach Roy, Ava girls have looked great here on their home floor this year.
Yes, they're looking stellar. They're looking like super explosive. That's what I would say. Every time I watch them, they look explosive, and they're in the game, playing hard the whole game through.
All right, here we go. We're off and running, and Herford gets them started early with the first point. Had a nice hit there, and now we'll go back to the serve line. Ava leading 1-0, sends this one high and right. There, we'll have to play it back over from the back row and do not get it over the net. Ava quickly out 2-0.
Yep, she was trying to do a back row attack there and just misread the ball. She jumped a little early.
JV girls, a very comfortable win.
Yes, a clobbering, if you will.
Why we're getting started so early. And Thayer able to play one off the net and over, and then Fawcett with a tip. Nice dive made by the Lady Bobcats. And back on the Ava side, Herford the bump. Dobbs will set Hall on that far left side. And Thayer keeps it alive. Over, Fawcett to Dobbs, back to Fawcett, left-handed hit. She's shown off the dual versatility there with the left and right hand hits this year. Dobbs to Hall, Lauren, back on Lauren's side, and now Fawcett gets into one, and it's a point.
Yep, they're trying to run a quick outside to Lauren out there, and Sarah's just not getting enough height on the ball just yet for Lauren to be able to get an approach on it, or she just needs to go a little faster. One or the other needs to happen.
And you've talked about how difficult that is for the other team, that lefty from the left side.
Yes, especially running a quick set, that 3 out of the outside there. That's a hard time for them to read.
Into the net again. Ava quickly up 4-0. And Olivia will just keep things grooving here.
Yeah, Olivia's got a great serve. She gets her hand on the ball nice and flat, and that one wasn't it, but usually she's got a nice float serve.
Went with a little teardrop that time. Sydney Stelson to Dobbs. Dobbs will tip it over. The okey doke, as I call it.
The okey doke, huh? I'll have to start running that. Here we
You won't
go.
find that on the Grand Prix. And Fawcett tried that running hit, getting the momentum going towards the net.
It's actually called a slide approach, but you know, a running hit, that's good too. I like it.
I love the official volleyball vernacular, though, so keep feeding us that.
Yeah.
Sheriff DeGase and I, we lack in a lot of those
Ooh.
proper terms.
Look there on the overpass.
Now Haley Herrera comes in for Snelson. Will send Lauren Hall back to the serve line. Lauren, one of the few girls, her and Dobbs, I don't think they ever leave the floor.
I don't think they do either. You know, unless something really, you know, just something weird to give them a little break from the game, or if we get ahead a lot, I think you'll see them pop out. But probably not Sarah or Dobbs, as you call her, just because she's our setter, and we run a 5-1, so without her on the court, we don't have a setter.
The old 5-1.
Yeah, I know you're quite familiar with that. Oh, yes, hit the two ball.
Fawcett.
There we go.
And then the rejection on the return, and right now Thayer struggling. And Ava on a roll right now, 7-1 the score. Lauren will continue to serve the southpaw.
Yep.
Sends it back middle. Thayer, a running tip over. Thayer really hasn't got any spiking going.
Not yet. They're a little slow right now, but you know, they might pick it up here in a little bit. They're just a little out of system compared to what we're doing. We're getting a hit. I don't think we've sent one free ball over to them just yet, so that's really awesome for our offense.
Staying on the attack.
Yes,
early
always.
And often.
Yeah, you know, you watch, like, you know, college ball and everything. They always try to make that third hit as hard as possible. So if we can, you know, not make that a free ball, that's what we're going for. Because we get an ace right there.
And Lauren Hall thought it was a timeout there being called by Thayer. She'll go back to the serve line and stay in rhythm. 9-1, Ava on top here in the first set. Getting started before 7 o'clock tonight. Haven't done that in a while. JV made quick work at Thayer there.
Yeah, especially last Thursday was a late night.
That's some long ones last week. And Fawcett, well, the last 2 weeks, she has really gotten the zone.
Yep. That's right there in the middle. We're calling that a 2-ball set, so that's a little bit higher set. I'd like to see her running a 1-tempo, like a 1-ball, but she'll get there.
That Willow Springs game, her best effort of the season, in my opinion. Timeout on the floor.
We hit the highways a lot during the sports season, traveling to ball game after ball game, home and away. And the best one-stop shop for fuel, food, and convenience store needs is Signal Food Stores. And if you don't have one already, you've got to get the Signal Rewards Card. Start earning rewards for the purchases you make all the time anyway, and it's easy and free. These points are automatically converted into Signal cash each night, and you can check your balance online. Signal Food Stores, your one-stop shop for when you're on the go.
Ava Lady Bear Volleyball here on Cause Radio, and also streaming on the interweb at tdhmedia.net. First time, you can watch the action from the comfort of your home.
Is that the dribbler?
A dribbler?
Is that the dribbler? Is that what you had?
A let is what I called that in tennis or ping pong, but volleyball.
Let's see.
Still working up for a coin phrase there.
Gotcha.
Ava leading 11-1 now, and Fawcett with the left hand, and Thayer out of position, and just all out of sync.
Yep.
No disrespect to the Bobcats, but when the coaches don't know their overall record, usually an indicator how the evening might go.
Yeah.
Herrera with the hard hit there on the Thayer side. Back to Hall. Bumped to Dobbs. Herrera. Haley's gotten warmed up here.
Yep, swinging the ball really good there. This is just great for us. We've got all kinds of options on the offense to run.
Dobbs
there you go. That was a good free ball.
Send it back far and left. Thayer will rally to it, and they keep it alive. Downs to Dobbs. Fawcett, smoke on it.
Yeah, it was out.
And out is the call?
Yes. Just a little bit. About foot out over here.
I would never want to be one of the corner line judge people.
It's hard to do. Like, everybody watches and thinks it's easy, but you get to watching the game instead of what you're supposed to watch, and you miss it. Just like that.
Yeah.
I think that ball was out, but he called it in, so.
You're either best friends on that side or public enemy number one.
No matter who. It could be against with your team or it could be the crowd. Who knows? You're not going to make friends.
Ava with the side out. They'll take it back, and we serve it out. Makes it 13-3. You watched the full JV action. You remember the scores? Putting you on the spot.
You are putting me on the spot. I'll get the book and, like, you have that JV book. The JV book. We'll get the scores. I think the first one was like 25-5, and the second one wasn't much different than that. I'll tell you in just a second.
Well, we've had a couple of serves going out back-to-back. There we go, 25-8 and 25-6. Ava winning 2-0 in the JV action. And that one looks in.
That was a good game. That was a good screen, but our line judge over here is not watching the game one bit. Like, he was, I don't know what he was watching, but the ball was over here and he was totally looking the other way. Not
See,
really.
right now he's having to explain his decisions. The poor young man, probably just a day over 17. And now the head official will give him some instructions. Couldn't pay me to do that.
And they don't.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
put all that stress and pressure into the net. There's Kayla Edwards, an outside hitting senior, unable to get it over, and now it will be Sydney Snelson, the senior.
Oh,
A lot of seniors on this Ava squad. Thayer with it, and they play it up and over. It goes to Snelson. Dobbs will set Herford. And
she really saved that ball for us there.
Partially blocked by Herford. Dobbs now will pass it to Ernst. Ernst hits it back over. Thayer with it on their side. Long hit and out.
We're seeing right here what's really, how essential having a really good pass off of the serve is, because Thayer's not able to run anything off their serve receive.
Ava up 16-4. Snelson, the dig. Dobbs. Pass, set it to Ernst. And Ernst, she's really come on this year.
Yes.
Here in her senior year.
About the end of her sophomore year, she really started coming on, and she's just getting stronger and progressive. She still needs to be just, you know, a go-getter after, but she's kind of a quiet girl, so.
Here's the hit towards the back row. Snelson up, can play it off the goal
there you
still.
go, Sarah.
Dobbs rallies to it, and Snelson will pass it over. Good teamwork there.
Yes.
Playing it off the elements, and the hit goes out. Give Ava the point. Comfortably in front, 17-5.
Yep, Sarah's always got a good knack for being where the ball is and getting to the ball fast.
Well, we got both Wallaces, I believe, that'll be on the floor, and I know they have different hair color, but I got to go to the numbers. We got Alyssa, who will go back to serve, and McKenna out there along the front row. Alyssa, a nice serve. Low liner.
Low line. I love this. I've never heard these terms before.
Dobbs to Herford, and Herford. That's what Olivia has looked like all season long.
Do you call that a slam dunk?
Slamma-jamma is what, before I got more sophisticated with my terminology. That used to be the good old slamma-jamma.
I like
now
it.
we'll just say a good executed spike.
There you go.
By
Spike
Herford.
pill.
Might be deep on that one, and it is. That'll be a side out.
Correct.
Thayer with the serve, trailing 6-18. A low change-up like over. Herford, the spike. Thayer digs it. Now tip over. Downs, quick reflex. Gets it up in the air. McKenna tips it across. Now Thayer, little punch over. Herford blocks it. Passed back up. Wallace again will try. close to the net. Wallace plays it. Dobbs to Herford. Here we go, and a point.
And this looks like, you think like, okay, we're up 19-6. This is an easy game for us. But it's really much harder than you think it is, because you start playing to the quickness of the other team, and you start losing your momentum, and you let silly things start happening here.
Fall into bad benefit volleyball-like habits sometimes. You can be tempted.
My team likes to call it PE volleyball.
Fawcett, a good hit. Great dig there by the Lady Bobcats.
Yes, and you're seeing we're still throwing them out of system. They're not hitting at us. They're giving us free balls. They're making excellent plays, but just having to give us free balls and not really making us work that as hard as we could.
Hall will check back in for Wallace. McKenna Wallace with some good minutes there for the Ava Lady Bears. Herford sends it high and right, off the ceiling, quickly back down.
Good serve. That's a hard pass, too. She's hitting down the line, kind of across her body. So deep corner there, that's a hard ball to pass. You want to be kind of mid-zone here, so you don't have to pass it as far.
It's good. A little teardrop there.
And it worked.
It's going to be another point.
You can see Emily on the spots of the court. There's zones, and she's calling zones out here for the girls to serve, which is, you know, it's a pretty good skill to have.
Just directional hit it wherever she wants.
Pretty much. You know, you work on that in practice a lot. Work on those spot serving. There we go.
Ooh, slamma-jamma for old time's sake.
Didn't like it with the right hand, give it to her with the left. I like it. With the slamma-jamma.
Ambidextrous skills.
It is nice. You know, you try to teach them to do stuff with both hands, just so if their ball is set in kind of a weird spot, they can pick it up with that left hand and not get hurt. Because that's where the majority of kids get hurt in volleyball, is they try to adjust and hit it with their dominant hand instead of just picking it up with their weaker hand.
Fawcett, boy, changed speeds on them. They were expecting a hard spike. Took some off of it.
Yep, kind of played it off the block there.
24-6.
Yes.
Herford will try to wrap up set number one. Here for the Lady Bears. Herford just having a great senior season for the Lady Bears. Fawcett, the pass. Dobbs will set it back to Fawcett.
There you go.
And Thayer keeps it alive. Running
Once again, they just have to give us that tip ball. They can't really, that's a little low, really hit something at us just yet to make us work hard. We just have to play really short.
Look at Fawcett setting up Dobbs. Little roll reversal there. High up in the air. Fawcett, Dobbs feed it to Hall. And a little miscue there about who we were setting it to. And one of the hardest hits of the night. Can we get it across? And
that's a hard
unable to. Herford on the back row there. Downs will be back in. And also on the floor here, I believe that's Samantha Keys.
Yeah, yes it is.
Young sophomore. An OH outside hitter.
Yes, I refer to her as Sam I Am.
Fawcett to end it. There it is. And kind of a miss hit, but it worked out.
A tip shot there instead of a direct hit.
All Ava Lady Bears there in the first. They take game number one, 25-7.
For all your roofing and guttering needs, it's Rick's Roofing, LLC, 683-8081. We understand that you need a good job done in a timely manner and the best bang for your buck. It's Ricky Jones and the crew at Rick's Roofing, and also doing excavating work, dozing, backhoe, skid steer work, septic, brush clearing, mulching, pretty much anything. Give Ricky and the crew a call. 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
When the Wild calls, the Kubota RTV X1140 was built to answer. Proven diesel engine, heavy-duty suspension, and traction that grips like a mountain lion. It's all engineered around a roomy 4-seat cab that converts into an extra-long cargo bed, so you can prep for a trophy hunt and haul it home effortlessly. Find yours at your local Kubota dealer. Kubota, shape your world.
Edgeland Harper Farm Equipment, Mountain Grove, 417-926-5454.
Paul Wade & Associates. It's about accounting, bookkeeping, honesty, and experience. Paul Wade and Associates with decades worth of experience in accounting work, offices in Ava and in Gainesville for years. Paul Wade and Associates, our Gainesville number 679-2299. 679-2299, and of course in Ava, Paul Wade and Associates at 683-2319. That's 683-2319.
You deserve more than a cookie-cutter mortgage, whether you're looking for your first home or your dream home. The best place to start is Town & Country Bank. Our lenders are here to listen to your needs and help you construct the mortgage that fits you and your new home. We'll be there when you're ready to make your move. Let us build your mortgage solution today. Stop by your local Town & Country Bank or visit us online at tcbanks.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, Smart Mortgage Solutions.
Lehman Dozing, owner and operator Velber Lehman, offering services in land clearing, fence rows, ponds, brush, and more. Call or text 417-543-0348 if you've got a job for Velber. That's 417-543-0348, or reach him by email at velberlehman@yahoo.com. Lehman Dozing, proud to be a sponsor of Ava Lady Bear Softball and the Fall Coaches Show.
I've got to brag on Jessie Lehman for just a second.
Yeah.
It's taken about 6 years, but she's starting to remember to text me scores after games.
That's the hardest thing to do, you know?
Yeah, you remember my talks and lectures.
Gosh, yes.
Ava defeating Lebanon in softball 10-6 this evening. Good win for the softball Bears. Still
Very much so.
having to deal with that injury there early in the season. And
Ooh, dribbler. Oh, God.
the old dribble serve.
Oh, that makes me, I have a hard time watching that. They passed the ball and then nobody went for it. And I still oh my God.
They're going to break out in hives.
I know, just let me go out there and help just a little bit.
Ava 1-0. I'd take our chances.
Yeah.
I'd take UI and Tyson, Ray, Levy. Give us one more. 2-0. Where we're at. Thayer passes it over. Snelson to Dobbs. She'll set Hall, and right there having Hereford act as a decoy.
Yep. And sometimes you do that. You have them run a fake, and, in a team that's really blocking hard, that helps to keep the bigger block in front of your better hitter, and your smaller hitter can kind of sneak in there and hit something.
And Thayer executes one of their best hits of the night, making it 3-1.
We had a little miscommunication on who was going to take that ball instead of somebody just stepping up. And this is kind of what I was talking about. You kind of get the momentum of the other team.
Nelson to Dobbs. Hereford, hard hit, and a good dig there by the Thayer back row. He'll tip it across. Bibbs to Hall, and Lawrence figured out the spot there. That left hand, just a delicate, tender tip over.
And that's harder to do than what you think. To be athletic, be in the air, and just barely tap that ball up and over the block and let it dribble in.
Use a little touch.
Dribbling in. That's all I can say now. Good call.
There goes with the tip, but it goes far and right. Watching this on.
That was good.
Watching this on tdhmedia.net. Also listening on the FM 92.1.
Yeah, hopefully what they're watching is making sense of what we're saying.
That would be helpful. See, on the radio, we can really talk about anything and not be put on blast, but
here
we're being graded now.
Oh, God.
6-1 is the score after Ava gets another point. Hereford will go back to the serve line. Is it common to have one of your best strikers also be one of your best servers?
Sometimes. It's a different swing than when you're hitting. But Olivia's kind of got a weird little arm swing going on anyway, and so it looks really good for her serve because if you watch her when she hits it, she kind of pops at it, and that's what helps make that float serve.
And it results in another point. She has scored a lot from the serve line in this season. Ava looking to go.
She just like that. That's that kind of float serve where the ball, if if you watch it, when it doesn't spin at all, that's what we want, because that makes it harder for the other team to pass, because it looks like it's like floating.
Knuckleballish.
Yeah, knuckleball. So you just really, to do that, you want a really tight, flat hand. And you can see her, if she hits that ball, it's really nice and open.
He's been one of the most consistent servers this year, and Thayer will pass it way too long and out. And coming in will be Emily Keys. Now the term DS is...
Yes.
Oh, down strike is all I can think of right now.
So, assistant specialist.
That makes a lot more sense.
Oh my goodness.
Nelson Dobbs over to Fawcett, the left-handed tip, and she's just as accurate with her left hand as she is her right. And timeout there. Ava off to another strong start here in the second set, leading 10-1.
Saying goodbye to a loved one, you wanted to be special, wrapped in care and provide comfort to those who remain. I'm Tony Klinkingbeer Van Dyne, and at Klinkingbeer Funeral Home, we've been helping those we know and love say goodbye with honor and dignity for over 100 years. We are here to serve you and your family.
From your late model ride to your classic fixer-upper, where your auto parts specialist is bumper to bumper.
Bumper to Bumper Auto Parts, your local hometown auto parts store. We have batteries, the motor oil, all types of parts and accessories. We carry it at Bumper to Bumper, and we deliver locally free.
From your late model ride to your classic fixer-upper, where your auto parts specialist is bumper to bumper. Bumper to bumper.
All smiles right now if you're an Ava Lady Bear fan. Ava leads here in the second 10-1 after winning the first 25-7, and Thayer has something to smile about there as the block a little bit mistimed. And 10-2 the score now. Keys will come out, and it'll be Hereford checking back. Well, what was that?
Okay, so the libero has to use, they have to go in for who they come out for. So Olivia just usually goes front row, and they just do that switch. So instead of having to make a substitution later, they just do it right away.
Let's see, for Sheriff DeGason, a move like that doesn't compute.
Throws you totally off, huh?
Yeah. Those of you watching online, if you haven't been listening or paying attention to Ava Lady Bear Volleyball this year, this is the kind of high-quality entertainment you've been missing out on. And a great team as well. Excellent block that time. And the girls like Fawcett, Hereford, Herrera have really been a force along that front line when it comes to the blocking.
You know, they really have, and it says something for having, I mean, what, we got 5, 6 seniors now, and they're kiddos that have stuck with it. I remember when we started them with clubs in 6th grade, you know, and they've done it since 6th grade. You know, that's 6 years of volleyball all year long, and they're committed, and that shows what it does to help a program out.
Yeah, and you don't see it too much in a lot of the sports, maybe in football some, but to have a group like 6 kids that start at a certain age and stick with it all throughout.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know this or not. I think you do, but there's only 6 people on the floor. So in most of
the numbers game.
Yeah, the majority of the kids on the floor are seniors that have played a lot. It just helps so much.
Hard to quantify experience.
Right.
13-3 is where we're at, and this one hit out of bounds. 14-3.
I missed it.
I'm just laughing. I don't know if you're aware or not. There are 6 people. That was a good one.
Sorry.
It was a good one. Pretty witty tonight is Sarah.
I tried.
On her A game. There's another point.
I mean, you really got me with the
DS, the defensive specialist. I like down striker.
I do too, you know. It's got a ring to it. You might submit that to Misha.
Striking fear in the hearts of your opponents with the down striker.
Yes.
Another point for the Ava Lady Bears, and we are in cruise control here as Thayer will call another timeout. Ava looking to win 2-0 tonight. They lead 16-3.
In the world of home improvement and hardware supplies, when you know what you're looking for, and even when sometimes you don't, the place where we stop to shop is Ava Building Supply, Mansfield Home Centers. And they offer special services like glass cutting, keys, paint color matching, equipment rental, screen repair, and much more. And if there's something you're looking for that we don't have in the store, we can probably get it for you. Open 6 days a week. It's Ava Building Supply, Mansfield Home Centers, where we stop to shop.
When you're involved with Ava Bear Sports, you know the value of self-discipline. You know what it means to be a good teammate, to be a good sport, and to work hard. And that's why Douglas County Chart is glad to be involved in Ava Bear Sports. It's our hope that Ava athletes have a successful season and carry on discipline, teamwork, good sportsmanship, and hard work, building a good future for you and for all of us. This word from Douglas County Chart and the Interagency Council.
Well, the calendar says October, but it sure feels like July still outside. Sarah and my wife are still soaking up every summer day they can possibly get. I'm ready for overalls and rubber boots in winter. Thayer, an outstanding job.
I've you wear that in my life.
You haven't been to Arrowhead in January.
Oh, that's true, and I won't.
There's Thayer, and they tip it out of bounds. 17-3. Now Ava in control, and Thayer's had a few moments of good spots, especially on the rallies and keeping it alive, but some miscommunication, and quite frankly, I think Ava just a much higher skill level than what we're seeing here.
We're serving tough at them, and that's hard to do. I see they're not passing very good. But, this is a good time for us to be in a game-like situation and get to run things in a game-like situation. So trying to get that 3-set down, running it quick in the middle. You see right there, Tish took the second hit, Those are good things to practice in game-like settings. You just can't do it in your JV practice.
Balin Alexander was in the game there, and now will come out, and Paige Kimmons, another down striker, comes in for the Ava Lady Bears. She'll go to the serve line. Look at that down strike.
Yes.
Back middle, and Thayer a little out of position there. And did we hit it too many?
Well, no, it's just how she handled the ball and how the ball came out of her hands. It looks like one hit it, one, it's a very slight thing. I don't know that I quite agreed with that one, but,
Yeah,
give us the points.
Didn't look like it to me, but we'll take all the points. Won't apologize for it. 19-4 is the score. Oh,
but she hit to me than the other one was.
a little tricky there on the behind set, and there's a point. Hereford with the spike. 20-4. Kimmons, excuse me. Keep it rolling with the down striking there on the serves.
On the serves, even.
Ernst to Hereford, tip up and over. Goes back to the Thayer side, Ernst and Hereford. I think combining for that one. Dobbs will set it to the back row, and Kimmons.
Pretty excited about that one.
Hall, the dig. Dobbs will set it behind her to Ernst, and it'll be another point. 21-4.
Yeah, I like what they're doing here, where they're running, instead of running our outsides, they're running our right sides. Just another thing, building our game a little bit more so that we're well versified. Because we've got some tough games coming up.
Yeah, and a road trip, too. We will not be back at home until, I believe, is it the 20th? 20th.
Wow.
It is quite a while.
I believe we've got
might be 22nd, I think. I think 22nd is senior night against Liberty. Liberty, it seemed like won the conference for 8 years in a row.
Yes. Yeah, they've always been tough, and I don't know how that's possible out there. Where do they get those kids at?
They've been growing them out there since the late 90s.
I hear that.
22-4. Ava remains on cruise control.
That was good.
Down the volleyball freeway of life right here.
Yes, I like it.
And another point.
Are you going to start singing? I know you like to sing.
We can do it all.
Yeah, we can karaoke it up.
23-4. And they play it. One that may have went out. Would have been close. Nice dive by Dobbs. You got to love seeing that effort. You got a big lead and still going all out.
Yep, and she's like that full blast all the time.
Ooh. Hard spike there from the back row, and then Ernst into the net.
That's a hard goal to hit, you know. That's why it's exciting to see them working on that two-set right there, meaning that they're hitting the ball in the second hit instead of using all three hits.
Back row. Thayer will serve it. Dobbs had to wait to try to play it off the net.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
Another point for Thayer.
Lower than the net, lower than the ball, and just kind of shovel it out of there.
Timmons tries to dig it, almost hits the official up top.
See how important a good pass is right here, and it's not easy to do. You know, I've seen you passing.
Hey, I've gotten beat up a lot on the back row.
Yes.
Having a Clint Souter hitting it at 90 miles an hour at you. Ava gets the point, 24-7. One more to take us home. We will quickly...
Senior Sydney Snelson in here to serve this last point for us, hopefully. Up and over, that's what we'd like to see.
There, the set, the hit. Hereford blocks, but nobody home on the other side. And 24-8. Ava trying to move the record to 14-5-1. And 3-0 in conference play. And it's out, and that is ball game. Sarah, thank you so very, very much for enlightening us.
I wasn't doing much anyway, just doing some more barrow tracking.
Bringing the professionalism to the broadcast. Ava a winner 2-0 tonight over Thayer.